Let's jump right in. At number 6, the WebMD Wormhole. Ever had a mild headache and 5 minutes into an online search you're convinced it's a tumor? That's not just a curiosity gone wrong, it's a deep-rooted fear of disease at play. This isn't mere concern about catching a cold. It's your brain going full doomsday at the slightest ache. Medical students know the sensation. They study rare conditions and suddenly feel every symptom in themselves. They even gave it a name: medical student syndrome. Today, the internet has magnified that fear into something massive. A quick search for tiredness turns into you mentally writing your will. This fear doesn't even need real symptoms. It's the terror of possibly getting sick. Some people swing into overdrive, demanding endless lab tests. Others shut down completely, avoiding doctors like the plague. It's a throwback to a time when strange symptoms meant a tribe's survival was at risk. Back then, illness could wipe out communities. Now, your brain rings the same emergency bell at a harmless bruise. It's your inner caveman still panicking in the age of Google. Number 5. The bug response code. A mosquito buzzes near your ear and you react like it's a dragon. This isn't just being startled, it's entomophobia, a deep fear of insects. For many, it's not rational. Creatures that pose no real threat today still provoke sheer panic. Why, our ancient defense software? Back in the day, a mosquito could carry deadly malaria. A fly might bring disease. So we evolved a reflex: run, swat, escape. That primal coding hasn't updated. So even now, a harmless spider can flip your fear switch. Sometimes it comes from a traumatic memory, a sting, a bite, a creepy, crawly incident that never really left you. Other times it's learned. If your parents reacted like bugs were enemy agents, your young brain copied the script. Movies don't help either. Hollywood turns harmless ants into horror stars. Over time, this fear can seriously limit life. Parks, windows, even breezy summer nights feel off-limits. But remember, your ancient mind isn't trying to ruin your day, it's just stuck in survival mode. Number 4. Alarmed by every bang. Ever feel your heart leap when a car backfires? That's no accident. It's a baked-in survival trigger. Loud, sudden sounds once signaled danger. Predators, attacks, natural disasters. Your ancestors who jumped at those noises often lived longer. Now imagine your brain turns every sudden sound into a crisis. Clattering dishes, barking dogs, even a text notification feels threatening. That's phonophobia, an intense aversion to abrupt noises. For those with it, a balloon pop isn't funny, it's terrifying. Their body reacts like there's a lion in the room. Often it starts with a traumatic memory, a crash, an explosion, a moment of danger. The brain learns. Loud equals life-threatening. In an attempt to cope, some avoid sound entirely, wearing earplugs, staying isolated. Ironically, this makes things worse. Without regular sound exposure, the brain becomes hypersensitive. When noise does happen, it hits like a shockwave. So next time someone jumps at a slamming door, remember they're not exaggerating. Their ancient alarm system is firing at full blast. Number 3. The squeeze of tight spaces. That rising panic when elevator doors close. That's claustrophobia. Not just dislike for small places, but a full-body warning signal that screams, "You're trapped." For ancient humans, confinement often meant death. Getting cornered in a cave or stuck in a crevice could be fatal. Your brain, ever protective, still holds on to that warning. So, when you're on a crowded train or in a small bathroom, it freaks out. Heart pounding, breathing tight, sweat rising. It's all part of the brain's emergency protocol. It can start young or appear out of nowhere. Sometimes it follows an experience like getting locked in or stuck. But the root cause isn't always logical. The key issue isn't the size of the space. It's the feeling that you can't escape. That fear drives people to avoid elevators, crowded events, or even tight clothing. It's not drama. It's ancient survival instincts stuck in modern traps. Number 2. Blood trigger shutdown. Ever feel dizzy during a blood draw? Or know someone who flat out faints at the sight of it? That's hemophobia, and it operates differently from most fears. Most phobias send your heart racing, blood pumping, fight or flight. But with hemophobia, after the first jolt of anxiety, the opposite happens. Your blood pressure drops, your heart slows, you might faint. It's called a vasovagal response, and it's weirdly smart. One theory says it helped injured ancestors survive by playing dead or slowing blood loss. So when your knees buckle during a vaccination, that's not weakness, it's ancient software kicking in. This fear doesn't just cause discomfort. It leads people to avoid doctors, skip treatments, and steer clear of anything involving blood. Scientists think it might run in families too. If your relatives go pale at the sight of blood, chances are you might as well. It's your internal survival system, accidentally hijacking your afternoon at the clinic. And finally, number 1, invisible germ warfare. You avoid door handles like they're cursed. Someone coughs nearby and your brain hits DEFCON 1. This is mysophobia, the fear of contamination. It's more than just liking things neat. This is your brain sounding the alarm at invisible threats. Back in ancient times, contaminated food or water was a death sentence. Better safe than sick. That hyper-vigilant alarm system helped keep us alive. But in today's world, it hasn't. Adjusted. Now it panics about grocery carts, ATMs, and elevator buttons. For those affected, it's not a quirk, it's exhausting. They avoid public restrooms, dodge social gatherings, and might wash their hands until they bleed. The fear hijacks daily routines. Often it overlaps with obsessive habits, rituals to neutralize germs. Wash 3 times, sanitize again, but the peace never lasts. The ancient system keeps looping warnings, so if you've ever winced at a shared pen or cringed at a sneeze nearby, you're not alone. That's your brain still fighting ancient battles in a modern, overly sanitized war zone. That's it for today. More explorations like this are coming. Hit subscribe if you want to keep diving deeper